All right. So the woman is 13, allegedly. Now, this is another thing. You know, this is this guy, Tony Busby's job, and it's his due diligence that he has to take to file a lawsuit. They have to make sure the woman was actually 13 because they're alleging it here. They have to make sure she had some proof of even being at this event or being around this event. And by the way, the event is the 2000 Video Music Award. We've watched pieces of this, and I guess maybe we could corroborate some of the story. Did Jay-Z go to the 2000 VMA Video Music Awards? Did he go there? Let's see. We got here we go. So all of these are from this is from the 2000 VMAs. Okay, we see Dr. Dre. Let's see. Okay, look like he got a nomination. Look, let's see. Here we go.
What I'm doing.
Okay, what category is this?
Wait.
Oh, this is the nomination for Best Rap Video, and again, this is the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000.
Best Rap Video. DMX, party up.
Rest in peace, X.
24 years ago. Golly, man, time passed so fast. 24 years ago. This is in the 2000. 24 years ago. Damn.
Okay, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Eve, Love is Blind, We Don't Want to Get Struck. Jay-Z actually, again, this is the Big Pimpin' era. Jay-Z actually gets nominated for Big Pimpin'. Okay. Which, by the way, this is why like a lot of these lawsuits, you know, if you're a fan of hip hop, which obviously I am, you know, you understand different eras are different, but like we're now in the, as Kendrick is gonna call it, the weird case era. So like everything was horrible. Like for example, if you pull up Big Pimpin' lyrics, like you know how people will just judge you off of one action and just claim you're guilty for something else. Well, if we go by this is why I'm streaming on Twitter, because this is how Twitter thinks, right? Fuck what was being alleged and let's look at that. They'll be like, wait, so you're telling me back in 2000, Jay-Z rap, you know I thug him, fuck him, love him, leave him because I don't fucking need him, take him out the hood, keep him looking good. Like they'll read all of this and be like, oh, this nigga's guilty. Now, obviously, I'm not doing that because I think that's wrong, but that's how, and this is why I'm streaming on Twitter, because you got to hold the mirror up at Twitter. Like, these Twitter motherfuckers, this is all they do. Like, they're all soapbox warriors that forgot where rap was coming from. I see everybody's championing Kendrick with this new weird case era shit when half of these niggas slap their hoe, half of these niggas cheat on their wife, half of these niggas, you know, have ran trains on groupies. Like, I always be on him words here because that's specific examples. Anyway. And also, half of them have, you know, women saying A, B, C, or D about them. That's just the reality of it. You know what I mean? Okay, many chicks want to put Jigga Fish in the cuffs, divorce him, split his bucks just because you got good head. I'm gonna make bread so you could be living it up. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this was before Jay-Z found out on Beyonce. I'm a pimp in every sense of the word, bitch. Better trust and believe him. In the cut where I keep him till I need a nut, till I need to beat the guts. Then it's beep beep and I'm picking him up. You picking him up on preschool or not? Let me stop. Okay. All right. So he was nominated. I'm trying to see if I can see a video of him being there.
The MTV video.
Okay, is there any video of Jay-Z there? Lil' Kim was presenting some shit.
Thank you, Sam.
All right.
Okay. Let me just Jay-Z. Aaliyah won. Ooh. Aaliyah and Beyonce. Look at this.
What's up?
Oh, Jay-Z was having the time of his life. Holy. Jigga! It's your boy, ho! Nah, that nigga was having the time of his life. Yo. Oh, God rest his dead, Aaliyah, man.
What are you looking forward to seeing?
Okay. All right. I can't find a video of Jay being there, so you know we like to fact check things as we're reading it. But
24 years ago, man.
If y'all have a video of Jay being there, y'all can let me know. But let's just keep it going.
Yo, I forgot all about that. Dang, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Hey, Jigga!
Hey, side by side, man. Aaliyah got Beyonce just based on just looks, and I'm going with Aaliyah.
It's your boy, ho! Nah, that nigga was having the time of his life. Yo. Oh, God rest his dead, Aaliyah, man.
What are you looking forward to seeing?
Okay.
She got the dimple.
Okay. All right. I can't find a video of Jay being there, so you know we like to fact check things as we're reading it. But if y'all have a video of Jay being there, y'all can let me know. But
yeah, just side by side. If you tell me to pick one, I'm going with Aaliyah. Let's just keep it going. Okay, so apparently this was a after party following this music video award show in 2000. So they're saying another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting a minor. Many others were present at the after party, but did nothing to stop the assault. Combs has been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. He believes he's above the law. He is not. His close friend, Sean Carter, has been with Combs during many such instances described herein. Both perpetrators must face justice.
For decades, defendant Combs abused, molested, raped, assaulted, threatened, and coerced women, minors, and others for sexual gratification. To assert dominance and conceal his abhorrent conduct. He accomplished these acts by and through a criminal enterprise built on his success as a rapper, record producer, and record executive. Combs is one of the wealthiest musical artists of the world, behind the facade of a 3-time Grammy Award winner, and discovering and developing multiple famous music acts and ranking on Forbes' list of highest paid entertainers in the world. There existed something sinister, a dark underbelly of crime, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, bribery, and prostitution. Combs is a menace to society, women, and children. While his wealth has kept him above the consequences for years, Combs now faces the awesome power of the American judicial system and ultimately a jury of his own peers, who will be asked to punish him for his deplorable conduct described herein. Now, a lot of this is about Diddy. I know y'all want to get this shit about Sean Carter, right? Okay, so Combs, all right, so this is about Diddy. This is about Diddy. Members and associates of Combs' business engaged in or attempted to, sex trafficking, they're kind of whatever. Then they're talking about his pervasive history of sexual assault and violence. This might be important to y'all. Let's read this. So for years, Combs and his businesses engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse toward women, men, and minors. The abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated both men and women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with both commercial sex workers and unsuspecting partygoers. Combs ensured participation from these individuals by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them with or without their knowledge, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, or threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation, violence, and illicit drugs. Combs particularly fancied the use of the popular date rape drug, Rufinol, or GHB, to commit the heinous, non-consensual acts of violence and rape onto countless victims. He would often secretly use the drug in an alcohol beverage served at his parties. Partygoers were forced to consume the alcohol beverage containing GHB, either prior to or entering while at Combs' party. There's also an allegation of Combs dousing victims in lotion, similar to body oils. Laced with GHB. So that the drug could be absorbed through the victim's skin and make it easier for him to assault him or her. Further, it's well known that Combs had a practice of lacing water bottles, the water, with other substances such as Xanax, and distribute them at his parties. His recurrent and pervasive physical abuse took place for multiple decades. His tendencies of violence and sexual assault were well known amongst his colleagues, his employees, agents, and businesses. On numerous occasions, from at least around 1996 and continuing for years, Combs assaulted women and men by striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at them, kicking, and he also assaulted children, both physically and sexually. 1996, he was found guilty of, we don't have to go down his past. And they talk about the other lawsuits he got. Okay, cool. And then let's get to, now let's get to Sean Carter. Defendant Carter, aka Jay-Z, is like Diddy. A wildly successful rapper and businessman, Carter and Combs have a long history together. Carter met and began collaborating musically with Combs in the 90s. Combs and Carter rose together to the very top of the hip-hop industry in terms of fame and influence by the end of that decade. Combs and Carter were not only simply occasional collaborators in the music industry. The two men developed a close friendship that has been well documented from the late 90s to the present. Together, they attended countless music industry events for each other's businesses and ventures, parties and after parties. Indeed, the two are apparently so close that Combs stated in 2023 that Jay-Z is the only person other than Diddy's own mother who's allowed to call him by his legal first name of Sean. In 2000, near the height of their fame, power, and influence, Combs and Carter attended the 2000 Video Music Award in New York City. Afterwards, Combs hosted the after party for many of the most famous celebrities in music and entertainment industries, including Carter, Jay-Z, which is where the events alleged in this complaint occurred. So here are the allegations. Plaintiff,
all right, here we go,
is going to be unnamed. Okay, they're going to go by Jane Doe, and they reside in Alabama currently. Defendant Sean Combs is a male who, on information and belief, resides in New York City through incarceration in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. On information and belief that all relevant times, Combs owned and or controlled Bad Boy Entertainment Holdings and all these companies. Cool. The facts of Combs' ownership and titles of Combs' corporations enabled and conspired with him to commit the unlawful sexual violence against the plaintiff described herein. Defendant Diddy. Okay, so they're just talking about the parties here. We want to get to more of the interesting stuff. It's going to be about Sean Carter. It says about Diddy, about Diddy, about Diddy, about Diddy, about Diddy. Now, defendants, Okay. So it's organizational dose and individual dose, and then now we're back at Sean Carter. Defendant Sean Carter is a male who, on information and belief, maintains his residence in both New York and Los Angeles. He's more commonly known by the industry name Jay-Z. Carter was identified in the plaintiff's original complaint as Celebrity A prior to the filing of this amended complaint, Carter has received a letter from the plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve the matter, aka Jay-Z, pay the fuck up or we finna put your name in, okay? Upon present information and belief, Jay-Z responded to said letter by not only filing a utterly frivolous lawsuit, so now we could confirm what I said before. Jay-Z is the person who initiated that lawsuit of extortion against Tony Busby. It's clear now. So not only filing a utterly frivolous lawsuit, but also orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiff's lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming Jay-Z herein. This effort was meant to scare the plaintiff and discredit her counsel. The effort failed. Indeed, the plaintiff chose to file this amended complaint as a result of the egregious conduct perpetuated by Carter. Each of Combs Corporation aided and embedded Combs in committing the unlawful sexual violence against the plaintiff, are alter egos of Combs, completely dominated by him and used by him for his personal interests to engage in wrongdoing which later harmed plaintiff and others, and served or have served as vehicles for Combs to move and dispose or insulate his assets, including in connection with his criminal activities, and to avoid compensating victims of his many crimes, including plaintiff. Okay. Then they basically say they're going for over $75,000. They don't have to list how much they're going to sue for. They're leaving that up to the judge, or they could later put in a request. All right, and then on a jury case, we get that. So here's the factual allegations. So around September 7, 2000, plaintiff, who was then 13, had a friend drive and drop her off near Radio City Music Hall. Now, is anyone here of age? And obviously of age, but like, does anybody remember like being into music back in 2000? Or back when VMAs used to be popping? Like, I feel like these days, BT Awards happen and nobody really talks about it. Back then, the MTV Music Awards were the biggest thing possible. Now, I personally think it's weird if a kid is showing up, but it felt like some of these award shows, they had like little kid fans of these artists there. Like, oh my God, Beyonce, oh my God. Like, I felt like that was a thing. But I would still imagine that your parent is bringing you. I don't think you're just showing up by yourself. So that's a little sketchy to me, but it is what it is. So this 13-year-old shows up, and her friend dropped her off near Radio City Music Hall, and that she could try to attend the VMAs. Now, also interesting, she doesn't have a ticket. Attending the VMAs was on the plaintiff's bucket list. Well, that's also a little bit odd because you're 13. You don't have a bucket list. Your life is just beginning. Whatever, though. And she believed she could gain entry. The plaintiff arrived at the venue and saw large crowds gathering. As artists and entertainers began arriving, plaintiff was very excited. As the event began, most of the crowd moved inside with the plaintiff without a ticket, as I said, remained outside with others and watched the VMAs on a jumbotron. Chat. So that's what I'm asking if that's weird. Does that sound odd that maybe a young child, or, you know, I'm guessing maybe there wasn't much parental supervision, but did people show up to these award shows and it's kind of like, I just want to see a celebrity? These days, I feel like people are numb to celebrities to a certain extent because of social media. Like, if you like Usher, you could just DM him. If you like Chris Brown, Drake, you could DM them. Back then, the only way to see these people was probably to show up to some of these things. So I don't know if maybe it's just my mind now saying that's kind of odd, or maybe that was what people did then. What do y'all think? Let me pull up the chat here.
All that shit weird. Why the hell was she even there? Where were her parents? Where was did she got any brothers? Where were her family? You know, how the hell did she get there? Her friend dropped off, so it was at night, right? These award shows at night, so the mom and father be like, "Hey, where's my 13-year-old girl?" Yeah, all this shit weird.
Here for Akademiks. How y'all doing over there? Damn, we got a packed house up in this bitch. 20,000 watching on King Akademiks. Then got like 250,000 views on X. Interesting. Okay. So it says as the event began, once the crowd went in, the plaintiff without a ticket remained outside watching on jumbotron. Determined to get into the VMAs or an after party, she approached several limousines parked outside and attempted to talk her way into either. One of the limousine drivers she spoke with claimed to work for Diddy. The driver told her that Diddy liked
New York,
girl.
New Jersey, New York City. I could tell the people want it. Yeah, I said that. Oh, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though?
Beach Boy Dre super chatted $4.99. So she was 13 and her friend was old enough to drive.
Cap. Yeah, could be. I mean, 13. She could have someone that was. I remember I got my license when I was 16. So, you know, she probably got someone would. Yeah, I got my license when I was 16. So, I mean, it's not too far-fetched. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. You know, she could have a friend that's a couple years older that'll just drop off. So, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But, I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
Holy shit. And she fit what Diddy was looking for. That driver need to be sued, too.
Appreciate that, Fi.
If you're over here recruiting for Diddy, it sounds like you're recruiting 13-year-olds for Diddy. You're guilty too, right? This is why when some of the security guards.
But the thing is, even let's say if she don't look 13, which is we talking about not 13-year-olds. Oh, I don't even know how the hell 13-year-olds. But we talking about back then, right? And plus, you know, when a young girl is young, just how they talk. Forget how they look. Just the way that they talk, the way that they interact, you'd be like, oh yeah, she too young. You know, even if she may look older than what she is, just by the way, just they talk and just giggly and just say stupid stuff. Be like, yeah, she something ain't right. Even though she may, I don't know how this girl looks. I have no idea. But regardless of how she looks, you can tell that. You can tell how old someone could be just based on how they talk. You know, but 13. She's 13 and he's 31. He was 31 at the time. Jay-Z 31 at the time, and he couldn't tell. Nah, something ain't right about that. Something, and this is all alleged, but I'm just going with the story. Like, if I'm believing this, people trying to say, "Oh, well, Jay-Z didn't know that she was 13." Cap. I'm calling cap. If this is true, this is all. If this is true, right? But I'm just going on with the story.
As we talk for Diddy, I'd be like, y'all really want me to believe y'all niggas was always off shift when he was doing the fuck shit? Okay. And while, fit what Diddy was looking for. And while not allowing her into the awards, the driver invited her to an after party. The driver stated that she had to drive Combs and others to an after party first, but instructed the plaintiff to return to his location after the event and that he would pick her up and take her to the after party. So essentially, she's not going to the award show, but she could possibly see some of these celebrities at an after party. Later that evening, the plaintiff excitedly returned to the same location and waited for what seemed to be a long time. The driver eventually returned and drove her to what was described as an after party. After approximately 20 minutes, the plaintiff arrived at what she believed to be a large white residence with a gated U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked the plaintiff to sign a document, which the plaintiff did not read, but which she now believes might have been a non-disclosure agreement. She was told that she could not discuss what happened at the party. She gave the men her name and then signed the form, but did not receive a copy. Inside the building, the plaintiff recognized many celebrities as she entered what appeared to be a large living room or foyer containing a large crowd. The plaintiff attempted to mingle in the crowd and talked to several of the celebrities that she recognized and whom she wanted to see at the VMAs. Wait staff circulated.
How the hell this 13-year-old girl got there, man? 13-year-old. So you tell me a 13-year-old girl got invited to the after party in this big ass mansion with a whole bunch of grown ass men, grown ass women, and nobody like, hey, little girl, what you doing here? 13 years old. So you telling me she just blended in? She just mix and mingle with everybody? 13-year-old girl having grown people conversation. Nobody was like, what this little girl doing over here?
Through the room carrying trays of drinks, and loud music played throughout the event. The plaintiff observed a widespread drug use, including marijuana and cocaine. If you're 13, would you know what cocaine look like? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking 13 too innocent. I know 13-year-old now, they doing all whatever, but like 13 is kind of normally like innocent, right? How the hell you know all this shit? And by the way, she's showing up to these things by herself. Okay, whatever. After attempting to talk to numerous celebrities, the plaintiff accepted a drink from one of the waitresses circling the crowd. The drink was reddish yellow mixture. It was a reddish yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry, and something bitter. After drinking just a portion of that drink, plaintiff started to feel woozy, lightheaded, making her feel the need to lie down. A photograph of a actual exemplary container used by Combs and or his agents and employees to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen below. Is this a syringe? Kind of looks like it, right? Looking for a place to rest, the plaintiff walked down what appeared to be a hallway containing several rooms off of it. She entered what appeared to be an empty bedroom so that she could lie down for a moment. She did not lock the door. The room contained only a large bed with no furniture of any kind, television, or any other furnishings. Soon after, Combs entered the room along with Jay-Z and a female celebrity. I don't know if I remember hearing there was a female celebrity. You know what this means, Chad?
A female celebrity. Who was Diddy dating in the 2000s? Who was Jay-Z dating in the 2000s? Shit, hold on. Who was Jay-Z dating in 2000? Their relationship ended. It was a crush. Okay, so during this time, Jay-Z and Beyonce were dating. Well, first Jay-Z was dating this. Then it says, however, their relationship ended and he began developing a crush on Beyonce. Prior to dating his now wife, Carter is also rumored to have a relationship with Aaliyah and Rachel. Okay, so how old? So during this time, they were in the beginning stage of dating, Jay-Z and Beyonce. So, you know, I'm not saying that this is them. I'm just, you know, just trying to see who these two individuals was involved with back in the day. So, you know, Jay-Z was in the beginning stage of Beyonce, and Diddy was with J-Lo. So I don't know.
Tony Busby, whoever celebrity be, is hitting up that other celebrity and said, "Hey, I just named Diddy. No, I just named Jay-Z. You gonna pay up, or we got to name you too?" You got to realize, again, let's kind of reset for a second. These are civil suits, right? So there's no justice in terms of people going to jail. Obviously, Diddy's having his own situations, but he's still not even charged in like criminal offense, right? So there's no like justice technically. Like it's these civil suits are give me some money that I could feel better. That's what this is. Even if it's true, give me some money that I could feel better. So I know some of y'all are gonna be like, well, this kind of sounds bullshit or it sounds extortionary because they're rolling out the lawsuit like an album release. Yo, celebrity A, we're like, who's celebrity A? But all the while they're asking Jay-Z to pay them. Jay-Z says no, they name him, right? Then they now name celebrity B. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna say, yo, you need to pay us this, or we're naming you. Now you might say that sounds extortionary, but the whole nature of the lawsuit is not to get jail time for anybody. It's to get money. So this is why like the claim of extortion, the very nature of these lawsuits is extortion. You get what I'm saying? If you're saying, yo, pay me $500,000 because I think you butt fucked me, that's almost like the very basic, like, you know, transcript for extortion. So civil suits, in essence, if you use them,
why you gotta be so vulgar? Why you gotta just God damn,
maliciously, could be just extortion already. But what Jay was filing against Tony Busby is him saying, yo,
now, once again, I think they got Diddy for a reason. I think there's this reason why they went after Diddy. Diddy is a 69 guy. And just like you said, Diddy got all these videotapes, and trust and believe.
New York, New Jersey, New York City, I can tell the people want it. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though?
Beach Boy Dre. Super chatted $4.99. The e-documents came out in October, but it didn't have J name in it before. And I think the lawyer is involved with the 120 other cases from H-Town.
Yeah. At first when they hit Diddy with this, it just said Diddy and another celebrity. So now they got this, they got the information, they got these videos. I think a lot of stuff was on them videotapes. That's why they went after Diddy first. Because Diddy just being so loose with it, he got all these videotapes. He the one that's gonna fuck up everything and everybody. Them videotapes. In my opinion, the feds seen them videotapes. Is, oh shit, we got this celebrity, we got that celebrity. Them videotapes is gonna be crucial, right? So I think there's a reason why they got Diddy first, because everybody else was probably smart enough to not, even if they have it or they didn't record it, right? But Diddy got this weird sexual desire where he probably likes watching it and shit. So, you know, it's always the ones that, you know, that just really have a problem. You know, Diddy seems to be just a nasty ass motherfucker, right? He likes to watch. He probably watched that stuff and beat off to it, and you know, he's just probably just a nasty motherfucker. So allegedly, just in my opinion, the feds got them tapes. They seen who's on those tapes. They putting the pieces together, and this is just the beginning. They're going to come after everybody that was on them tapes that they took from Diddy's house. And the feds got all that shit, so I think that's why they got Diddy first. And now, you know, we're going to see lawsuit after lawsuit, last lawsuit after lawsuit. So pay attention to the people that are being quiet. Everybody that always took pictures with Diddy, everybody that always took pictures with Jay-Z, yeah, they was all, yeah, we at the brunch party. Pay attention to the people that ain't saying nothing. Those are the ones that might be on them tapes. Allegedly.
asking for money that your client doesn't name us in the lawsuit. And I think this is what Tony Busby's whole, take of this thing is going to be. Well, you were never going to go to jail. We were asking you for money regardless. Like, yeah, this is not we're not asking you money to not be included, because even if you are included, we're still asking for money. We want money. That's the whole point. We want your money. And here's the thing too. Jay-Z's a very, very big fish. I have to imagine. Let's think about this, chat. They've heard about alleged other people who are trying to do the same to Jay-Z. So this isn't a one-off. Jay-Z's been around, right? Tony Busby knows what that's worth. How would he know? Look at Diddy. Allegedly, when Diddy had settled, he settled between $10 to $50 million. Who has the pockets that's even larger than Diddy? Jay. And he's never been named till now. Sorry. So you know what? They probably went to him to say? Bro, check this out. Look what happened to Diddy. Don't make the wrong choice, brother. Don't make the wrong choice. Diddy made the wrong choice. He went to jail. How about we just settle? Give us 15, 20 mil. It'll never come out. Right? I have to imagine that's what it was. Now, that's what Jay-Z is calling extortion. And I think extortion has a broader definition, because I guess it could be. But I think people generally, like, if you think about Kevin Hart, or what Kevin Hart alleged in his situation, that was like more textbook extortion. Pay me this money or I'm releasing a video of you fucking. So if you don't pay the money, the video comes out, right? But here, it's like, well, we're suing you. We don't care how we get the money, whether we get it from a settlement, which saves us legal time, legal resources, and we can just bust down that bread immediately, right? And I would imagine they're doing it pro bono. And I've talked to a bunch of attorney who, well, not pro bono. There's another term for when like these guys do litigation on behalf of a plaintiff. But there's an inherent agreement, and from what I hear is that at base it's 33%. So if they get $20 million, that's $6 or $7 million that the law firm would get. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to bust down what they only take the cases versus big clients that they don't have deep pockets. But whatever they get, they'll take 33%. Now, granted, here's the thing. Busby is a high-powered civil litigator. He might say, we got to do this 50-50. So if I get 20, I give you 20, we keep 20. No. If I get 20, I give you 10, we keep 10. I don't know. I don't know the nature of their business, but it is very interesting. And I'm only mentioning that because anytime you see someone specifically mentioned but not named, that means they're telling them, show us the fucking money. Mm-hmm. Not meaning it's not true. It just...
This is another warning. So whoever this female is, they say, hey, we know you. We about to hit you with a lawsuit next. So we going to know about this female very soon, because this female probably got some paperwork, just like Jay-Z, right? When they got Diddy, they didn't name the second celebrity. So they went to Jay-Z, said, hey, give us the money. We won't say nothing. Jay-Z said, nope. All right, here go lawsuit. So now they telling the female that was there, hey, this is a warning. If you don't, if you don't settle, we're going to go to the public and we're going to find out who the female celebrity is. So I think this is a warning shot to whoever this celebrity might be, this female celebrity might be. So whoever it is, either you pay up or you're going to be next.